Oh, there you are, YouTube. Doodle. Subscribe. We're over here at the Barnes & Noble. Can you see it right there? And we're like in the midway point, aren't we? Check my math. Are we at the midway point of like March? Is that between the Criterion sales? Because I'm just curious, what does the Criterion section look like in between sales at Barnes & Noble? When you know that 50% off sale. When does it happen? Like November and July, something like that? So yeah, I'm just curious what the stock looks like. Is it full? It's got to be full, right? It doesn't really thin out except for when the sales are going on. So let's just see what they got. I'm kind of curious. Let's go. All right, we've made it in. Let's take a look at maybe some of the new stuff first, because they'll probably have some new Criterions before we go to the actual Criterion section. But hey, look at this. This is that A24 section. This thing looks like they have filled it up, because I don't think Sing Sing was here last time I was here. So that's probably a new release, though. Had an Oscar nomination or two. What do we got here? Oh yeah, I watched this movie. I saw the TV glow. I remember that. But wait, what is this though? Is that Pi? Pi's like old. Pi has existed before A24, right? What the heck? That's weird. Anyway, here's some of that A24 section. But yeah, let's see what we got in the hey, these are this is Jean-Michel Basquiat playing cards. That's cool. What are those doing there? Late Night with the Devil. Interesting. Well, let's look at these new movies, see if we can find any Criterions here before we go to the actual Criterion section. Nosferatu. I did like that movie. Great art direction. Oh, here's one. Right there. The Wages of Fear. So I haven't really kept up with the like new releases of the past couple weeks with Criterion, but there's one there. Got Drugstore Cowboy over here. So yeah, I haven't kept up with these, so I'm not sure what a lot of these are. Haven't read up too much on them. So I don't know. I'm a little behind on the knowledge on some of these drops that may, I guess these are probably, yeah, last week's drops. They're going to do some new ones tomorrow. I don't know if I'll make it out tomorrow. Look at this. This is thick, wide piece of physical media right there. The Mother and that. Let's see. I don't even know what this is either. When did that come out? All right, so those are the new release Criterions, but there is the Criterion wall. It used to be bigger. That does look like a good wall, but it did used to be bigger. It used to include this panel also, this shelving unit also, but it's no longer that one. They've moved it over, so now I think we're just working with 4 instead of 5. But let's take a look at these, starting with 12 Angry Men. Got ourselves a nice little collection here, all that jazz. A Fire. Let's see, we got America Lost and Found. Anatomy of a Fall. Had some Anatomy of a Murder. I want to see that one. That's Bong Joon-ho, right? Let's see, what else do we got here? Badlands. Badlands is good. Barry Lyndon. Beauty and the Beast. Being John Malkovich. Malkovich. Big Chill. And Black Orpheus, Black Narcissus. I have some of these. The Blob, Blood Simple. Bamboozled, Blowout. Oh, I need to get Blow Up. I got Bound already. Brazil. I don't have Brazil. What else do we got? Hey, Brood. Look at them. They are just wrapping you up in a spider, aren't they? Does that one get stolen often or something? Wonder why they do that. Cat People, Charade, Kronos, Citizen Kane, Close Up, Cold War, Claudia, Crash, Kronos, The Damned. All right, let's keep it moving here. Days of Heaven. I've seen that. Haskell Wexler did some of that cinematography on there. Dead Man. I need to see Dead Man. I have it, but I haven't watched it yet. And I know it's like a classic. Do the Right Thing. Don't Look Now. Double Indemnity. I have all those movies. Dogfight. I need to pick up Dogfight still, though. Haven't done that. But I'll get it. Eraserhead. Aw, rest in peace. David Lynch. Election. That's one that I always forget is a Criterion, but I feel like I've locked it away now to where I know it's a Criterion. But for a while, I was just always like, what? When did that happen? Fantastic Mr. Fox. What else we got here? You know, I wanted to pick up Fear and Loathing last sale, and I completely forgot to do it. The Fisher King, got some buddies who really like that movie. I wasn't too big on it myself, but maybe I need to just give it another watch. Francis Ha. I have Francis Ha. Funny Games. I have one of the Funny Games. I don't know which version that is, but I have the new one. I don't have, I have the American or English language one. Godzilla. The Kid. The Graduate. Grand Budapest Hotel, great movie. Love it. The Grifters. Hey, what do you think of that movie? Is it good? Happiness. Hedwig. Have it, but I don't have the Criterion. That's another thing. I have a lot of these movies, but not on Criterion. I do have Hollywood Shuffle on Criterion. I did get that. Got ourselves a nice group of films here. Wow, they thought a lot of people were ready to buy I Am Cuba. That was a lot in that collection right there, wasn't it? Imitation of Life. Okay. Inland Empire. Oh, man, David Lynch. We miss you, man. We miss you. The Irishman. All right, let's keep it going. Drop it down to the next shelf. Oh, yeah, I remember that. When it came out, anyway, I remember being like, I didn't know this was coming out. And now I know it is out. So, I don't know, I wouldn't mind checking it out. La Bamba, I did get that recently. Let's move it back up. All right. Not familiar with these here. The Lady Vanishes. The Last Picture Show. I did get that. Where are we at? Okay, let's drop it down. Next shelf. Life is Sweet. Lone Star. Long Good Friday, I have that, but like the DVD Criterion. Hey, Lost Highway. Ah, man. David Lynch. All right. Where are we at? Marriage Story. Mississippi Masala, I have that. Mean Streets. Memories of a Murder. Memoirs of a Murder? Memories? Mona Lisa. Mudbound. Mulholland Drive. Oh my goodness, come on. Naked City. The New World. I really like The New World. I do. I think that movie is nice. Notorious. On the Waterfront, that's a Best Picture winner right there. We just had the Oscars. Just had them Oscars. Paper Moon, I did pick that up. Parasite, Best Picture winner. Peeping Tom, I watched that over October. That was good. I really did like that. The Piano. Picnic at Hanging Rock, I have that. The old DVD version. I have the player. Polyester, I think I picked that up. Did I? Yeah, pretty sure. Real Life. What is that? That one's tall. What's going on there? Is that a DVD? Repo Man, I have that. Risky Business, I have it, but not the Criterion. Criterion. Do you say Criterion or Criterion? I think I say Criterion. I just kind of let it all roll together. Criterion. Rushmore used to be my favorite Wes Anderson movie, but now it's my second favorite. Seven Samurai. Shallow Grave. Shaft. Hey, look at that. Silence of the Lambs, Best Picture winner. That's right. Some Like It Hot. Slacker. Oh, I want to pick up Slacker. I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that during the sale. Solaris, I have that. Stagecoach, I have that. I got a lot of the more mainstream ones. The more mainstream films in Criterion are a part of my collection. Thief, got it. Thelma and Louise, got it. Ooh, 39 Steps, I should get it. Time Bandits, I got it. I love that lenticular so much. Topsy-turvy. Should we topsy-turvy it? Let's do it. There we go. Look at it like that. It's another face. All right. What do we see here? Tori, Tootsie, Town, Thief again, True Stories. I have True Stories, but not that version. I just have a old regular one. Vanishing, The Vanishing. All right, what do we got? Victims of Sin happening over here. Virgin Suicides, we have that, but not the Criterion version. Walkabout. Wally. All right. More films here. There's Muhammad Ali. Let's keep it going. Checking out these films. Vampire. Wings of Desire, and I don't want the world to see me. Is that it? Yeah. Oh, and this is the last one right here. All right. So let's see what else they got, though, because this section right here also has Criterions. It's just a little end cap here with 8.5 and deep cover. I wouldn't mind grabbing deep cover. Blowout, which I think I bought. Haven't watched it yet. Or just that classic Citizen Kane happening right there. A couple of Days and Confused. We got that Godzilla and Happiness. And here's that double feature that I wouldn't mind taking a look at. I already got the Long Good Friday. So that's what we got here in Barnes & Noble for Criterions. All right, back in the car. I think what I noticed most... Well, okay, so I guess if we're talking like quantity, everything was stocked. It looked good. We even had some, Criterions in the news section. They're keeping things up. But what I thought was interesting when going through all of the Criterions, sort of doing that walkthrough of every movie that they had, is that the ones that were standing out to me won the Oscar Best Picture winners, because we just had the Oscars last week. Or, whatever, a week from yesterday. So anytime there's a Best Picture, I like clocked it. Is that the right word? Clocked it? Noticed it? But the other one was David Lynch walking through there. Every time you see a David Lynch movie, you're like, there it is. There he is. There he is. It's just, again, it's, funny how these sorts of, it's kind of like when you buy a car, and then you start seeing that car everywhere. I think that's what's going on with David Lynch. It's, he recently passed, so anytime I see one of his movies or anytime I saw one of them, you'd notice it. I was just like, oh, there he is. There he is right there. And I don't even know if I mentioned this, but the day he passed, the day the news hit, we started hearing an owl outside of our window, like the tree outside of our house. An owl had moved into it, which, if you know anything about Twin Peaks, that just feels significant in a big way. It was so weird, and yeah, it's been hanging out there ever since that night. That's when it started. Very weird. But anyway, what did you see? Did you see any Criterions that you're hoping to pick up during the sale once it finally hits this summer? I know I did. I had my eye on a few. So, I'm sure I will be engaging in the sale. Also, I can't remember what some of the upcoming movies are. I need to take a look at that to see what some you know, future Criterions that will be added to the collection between now and the summer sale, because I'm sure, well, I do know I want to get Anora, so that one, and that one's not out yet, but once it is Best Picture winner, I will definitely pick that one up. Maybe I'll do it first day. I don't know. I'll probably wait for the 50% off. But anyway, let me know the ones that you are looking forward to buying come this summer when the sale hits, or maybe you're just ready to buy it now. Let me know. I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments below, and perhaps we'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.